Good afternoon everyone, my name is Spambara and today, this video, we're going to discuss Kappamons, aka stream pets. As always, if you find any of my videos helpful, don't forget to chuck a like and a subscribe to the channel, and you can find me streaming over at Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays and weekends. But let's get straight into it. So what is a stream pet? So a stream pet is a little creature that you might see on a streamer's stream as they're live. Oftentimes it will be greeting viewers as they come into the chat and say hello for the first time. And other features that might happen are if the streamer has had somebody subscribe or get gifted a sub to their channel in Twitch, the little stream pet will probably do a little dance or jump up and down, might send a message and say thank you to the subscriber. Those are the sort of things that you might see that stream pets have been set up for. First thing you'll need to go do is go to Kappamon.com in your preferred browser and sign into either Twitch or Mixer. In this example, I'm going to show you how to set it up for Twitch. Mixer should be pretty much the exact same way. It's just that at this point of the process, you're just letting Kappamon have access into your channel, be it the Twitch channel or the Mixer channel, so it can read your users list and actually integrate and work with your users list when you are live. You most likely will be prompted to say, hey, do you authorize Kappamon to have access to XYZ? Say yes to this and you'll be presented with the home screen. The first place you'll need to go to is the marketplace on the left hand side, where you'll be presented with a bunch of options of which Kappamon pets are currently available on the market. There are a number of free Kappamons. For example, this little ginger man here is a free Kappamon. And here you can view what sort of animations they have available when you buy and purchase this Kappamon. There are other features, for example, if we put our mouse over extra animations, this particular Kappamon doesn't have any extra, but he does have quite a fair amount of animations available. You can choose to go through the animations here to make sure you know what you're purchasing. I would highly recommend doing this for ones that you actually have to purchase with money, but for the most part, there are a few free ones that you can use just to test and before you decide you want to actually purchase one. Go ahead and click the purchase button. If you're buying a free Kappamon, it'll come up straight away saying that it's all good, your Kappamon has now been purchased. After you've purchased your Kappamon, you'll now need to activate the Kappamon by going across into the collection. In my collection, we can see I've got a number of free Kappamons available, and currently my cat Kappamon is the current and active Kappamon, and I can see because it has the active tick button on its name. One of the other things we can see is that at the moment the dance animation is the default animation. So what this means is that the Kappamon itself is always going to be doing this little wiggle when it's in my stream. If I wanted to change that to one of the other animations that I saw when I was picking and choosing before I purchased this particular Kappamon, you can go down into the drop list and pick a different type of animation. So I'm just going to pick idle and say set default animation. You should get a confirmation to say it's now active, and it even actually changes to the animation as well. So once you have your Kappamon picked and set as active in your collection, which you'll need to do first before you move on to the next step, we will now go on to the profile page, or the front page that we were at beforehand. So this is the important part here. You're streaming software, so I'm going to use Streamlabs as an example. And in Streamlabs, we want to create a new browser source once it's open. Now Streamlabs is open, I'm going to click on New Source in my preferred scene. This is the exact same for OBS as well, so the instructions are just the same. We're going to pick Browser Source, and we're going to click Add Source. This is the display name that I'm going to have, so I'm going to display it as Kappamon to keep things nice and simple. In the URL part, I'm going to enter in that URL that I grabbed and copied beforehand, and I'm going to set the width and dimension to the suggested 650 by 400, and then I'll click Done. And that's it! Now we'll have a little Kappamon. He's available, ready to say hello and greet the world. So now the Kappamon is set up and ready to go. If I go into my stream and my stream chat here that I have open, and if I just say hello for the first time in the chat, that session, it's going to be the first time the Kappamon has detected a Twitch user saying hello, and it's going to say hello back because that's the default thing. It's detected the trigger, which is the greeting, and it's going to greet back by saying hello user, or Spambara in this case. So what other animations are available? So if we go back to Kappamon again, we can go into the command tab now, and we can see all the animations that are set up. So here's the greet one. So the command name is greet. The message is going to be hi variable username. The animation is the greet animation, and it automatically happens for everyone who comes into the Twitch chat, and it happens for 5 seconds. So here's some default commands that are actually already set up, and you can edit or disable them if you don't want them or you want a different message to pop up. And you can also create new commands as well. In here, it will help you show how the commands work. In here, it will show you how you can create the command name and what's going to happen and what message you might particularly want to happen as well. You can choose the user group here if it's going to be subs or that sort of thing. These sort of things you can set up. For example, most common ones I see is... Actually, the most common one I see, though, is that I see people using the Kappamons as CBAs. The general broadcast announcement that people use to say, hey, go follow my Twitter or go follow my Instagram and has the username. I think these are quite nice and easy ways to integrate Kappamon in a simple way. I think it's quite nice to have this as a feature for Kappamon because then that way it creates a nice little neat area for your announcements that you do want to highlight and tell people about. I.e., maybe you want people to follow your channel and you just want to give them a little gentle reminder to say, hey, don't forget to follow this Twitch channel. You can have the Kappamon do that for you. There are some crazy things you could probably do in here, but I'm not going to go into those. Mainly I wanted to show you guys how to set up Kappamon and what features are available for you guys to play around with. If you found this video helpful in any sort of way, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and as always, you can find me streaming over at Twitch on Monday, Wednesdays, and weekends. Thanks guys, that's all from me. Don't forget to stay safe, look after yourselves, and happy streaming.